Stadium on a beautiful day for baseball. Current temperature in Tempe, Arizona. And the veteran left-hander Dean Cosby will toe the rubber here today for the Houston Cyclones, going up against three-time champion BBQ Forkballers. They finished runner-up last year. Dean is hoping to get off to a good start here at Tempe-Diablo Stadium today. Current temperature in Tempe, Arizona.
Battery today for the Cyclones. Kessel, number 27, Nick Cullingham. On the mound, number 28, the Cosby. Let's play ball. Leading off for the Forkballers, number 2, Russell Kessinger.
A long-time leadoff extraordinaire Russell Kessinger will start things off here for the BBQ Forkballers, and this afternoon affair is underway. A called strike on the outer third, and we're off and running in the 45 and over Cactus Division 2025 MSBL Series. Fly ball right field should be playable, and the catch is made, and 2 pitches and 1 out.
Batting second, number 1, Lester Reynoso.
Nice job by Russell Holden out in left field. Russell Holder, excuse me. Now the next batter up is Lester Reynoso, and he takes inside ball 1. 83 degrees, our game time temperature, starting a little early at 12:26. 2 balls and no strikes to Lester. And taking a strike on the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike to the second place hitter in the Philadelphia base lineup. Change up and strike 2 called. Dean Cosby really pulled the string on that one, and the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on top of the first. And a softly hit ball that Dean probably should have let go, but it's picked up by the second baseman, and he will not have a play. That'll be an infield hit.
Batting third, number 24, Lawrence Richmond.
Next up for the undefeated BBQ Forkballers is the power-hitting third-place hitter, Lawrence Richmond. Runner at first, one out, top of the first. Cosme delivers, and he delivers a strike on the outer third, and it's 0-1. BBQ has been in the championship game the last 4 years. I believe this was their first year in the 45s. Formerly known as the Chandler Bats Philadelphia Invictus Bats. So they've had a few name changes over the past few years.
Previous batter was number 12, Danny Tyler.
They were three-time champions in the 40 Mountain Division, 21, 22, and 23. Runner at first with one out, and Lawrence takes low for ball one. And just a beautiful day here in Tempe. Temperatures will be in the high 80s today. Scheduled high for about 87. Here's a throw down to second, and that's going to be a successful steal. It gets away, and now the runner has to scamper back, and he's in safe. So credit Lester Reynoso with the game's first stolen base. 2 balls and 1 strike on the third-place hitter, Richmond. And he hits one off the glove of the pitcher, and it's going to go out towards short, and that's going to be another infield hit.
This guy stinks.
Come on.
Let it go. Let it go.
Batting fourth, number 11, Aaron Doxheimer.
You want a microphone?
I'll take one.
Will you?
You know, I don't want to. I shouldn't have.
Now Aaron Dexheimer. You got runners at first and third and 1 out. Here's the pitch. And it's off the outside part of the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners are at first and third. As the Forkballers are threatening here. And here's a ground ball to short.
It's got to be 2.
They got to go second 1, and they'll flip it back to first. And that is an inning-ending double play. 6-4-3, and after a half an inning of play, the Forkballers go down scoreless. The Cyclones coming up.
Inning for the Forkballers. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. At the end of a half inning, there's no score.
That's great. It starts with earthquake versus snakes in their plane. Liddy versus not a train. I have a hurricane. Listen to yourself. Turn it over to its own needs. Don't serve your own needs. Speak it up and not speak. Run no street. Let the action platter with beer. Fight down. High fire. Fireworks and beers. And the government for hire. And the combat site. And the West coming in a hurry with the fury. Speak it down. Your yeah. Keep on keeping quarters. Bell drums and drums. Look at that. No flame. Fine. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, population coming. Sing yourself. Sing yourself. Low. Serve its own needs. Listen to your heart. Tell me with the measure. And the red and the right. Right. Patriotic. Slant. Right. Like Jesus.
Batting for the Forkballers. Touching, number 16, Billy McDaniel.
Take a look at starting pitcher Rich Baye, the right-hander. He'll be going up against the Houston Cyclones,
On the mound, number 37.
top of their order here in the home half of the first inning.
Leading off for the Cyclones, number 1, Chris Dallas.
Chris Vallis to start things off. Home half of the first inning, leadoff hitter for the Cyclones against Valle. First pitch in there for a called strike, a knee-high fastball. He just painted the inside corner. That's 0-1. Stockton and Manfredi to follow for Houston. It's Houston versus Philadelphia here from Tempe-Diablo. A high pop-up. Who's going to take it? The pitcher has to. That ball wasn't hit high enough for the catcher to get there, and there's one down on a nice catch.
Batting second, number 20, Rick Stockton.
Now Rick Stockton, second place hitter in the lineup. This is a guy that's going to probably be one of the leaders in on-base percentage. And hopefully for Dean Cosby's team, a lot of runs scored in that number 2 spot. He takes a pitch high for ball 1. No score, we're in the bottom half of the first. 1 ball and 1 strike. Forkballers got a couple of runners on, but a 6-4-3 inning double play erased their chances of driving in any runs. And now back on defense for the Forkballers against second place hitter Rick Stockton. And he skies one, third base side. Is this playable? It is. The catcher can't make it. Well, valiant effort. Not the easiest play, without a doubt. Especially at this high sky and the fact that that ball really wasn't hit all that high either. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Valle delivering to Stockton. And a looping fly ball back, a short and in for a base hit. So Houston picks up their first hit of the ball game thanks to Rick Stockton.
Third, number 99.
A lawn dart out into center field, and now third baseman Frank Manfredi. Runner goes on the first pitch. It's a hit and run. A fly ball to right field. It drops in for a hit, and they should be, well, he runs back to second base. Thought it would be first and third. That's probably one of the toughest plays for a base runner, but that's a part where you got to pick up your third base coach. Nonetheless, Houston back-to-back singles, first and second occupied.
29, Chris Sklodowski.
Now Sklodowski, the cleanup hitter. And he dribbles one to shortstop. This is going to be a tough play. Throw to first, not in time. That's an infield hit. So the Cyclones have strung together 3 straight hits, and bases are loaded. he's got himself in some hot water here in the first inning, and now Ruben Gomez. Infield playing back at double play depth. In on the corners, a little bit more from the first base side. And it's 2-0, and there's nowhere to put them. The bases are loaded with one out. If you're the Cyclones, the one thing you want to stay out of is a ground double play here. In the air, and this should at least get one run in. That is out in the left field. It falls for a hit. One run is going to score. They'll go station to station, and the Cyclones draw first blood and lead it 1-0. So Ruben Gomez with a single to left field. I think that was a Sun base hit. Now Collingham. So the bases remain loaded after the leadoff hitter popped out. 4 straight hits for the Cyclones. And a strike called to Collingham.
Batting 6, number 27, Mick Collingham.
And a base hit left field. Hard hit line drive. And again, they'll go station to station, and the Cyclones lead it 2-0. So Collingham with a base hit to left field, 5 straight hits for Houston. Now the gentleman that we had in our pregame show.
Batting 7, number 19, Andre Vapi.
This is Andre Vapi, left-handed hitter. Missed the World Series last year. He had I think a foot injury, and he takes a strike, and it's 0-1. 2-0 Cyclones here in the home half of the first. Swung on, popped up. If it stays fair, that's going to plate maybe 2 runs here, and it will. 2-run score on the play, and with lightning-like swiftness, 6 straight hits and 4 runs here in the home half of the first for the Cyclones. So credit Andre with a 2-run double, or rather a 2-run single down the left field line, and he takes second on the throw to third.
Batting 8, number 24, Michael Ross.
From Brett Mandel, the manager, longtime manager of this Philadelphia-based team. bring up Mike Ross with runners at second and third, still only one out, and he's swinging at the first pitch. Ground ball shortstop. They're coming home with it, and now they got him caught up in a rundown. And the tag is made for out number 2. A fine defensive play out there at shortstop. One of the veterans, longtime mainstays of the Forkballers, Riley Burton. And the defense was set up that time as if they were conceding the run.
Number 18.
To try to turn a double play, maybe. Now Paul Bennett batting for the first time. So 4 runs have come across. They're still at first and second, now with 2 out. Nice breaking ball, but did not get the call. That evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom half of the first inning. And this one is in the air on the left side. The shortstop calls off the third baseman, battles the son, and he's got it. But a lot of damage was done here in the home half of the first inning. 4 big runs for the Cyclones. And we'll go to the second from Tempe-Diablo. Houston leads Philadelphia 4-0.
There are 4 runs. From 6 hits. There were no errors, and 2 were left on base. At the end of 1, it's Cyclones 4, Forkballers 0.
Well, maybe he'll do better next time.
Leading off and batting 5th for the Forkballers, number 13, Riley Burton.
Riley Burton will start things off. We go to the top of the second inning back here from the winter home of the LA Angels, Tempe-Diablo Stadium. Burton, Goodwin, and Lovell will be the first 3 for Brett Mandel's BBQ Forkballers. Second inning of work for Dean Cosme, and here's a hard hit ground ball, but it's foul. Well, if this ends up being a close game, boy, Riley Burton, a big play on defense in the bottom of the first inning with the bases loaded and 1 out, and he came home with it. He loops one over the head of the second baseman, and did the right fielder catch it? He sure did. That's a Marucci big play of the day. A great sliding, sprawling catch that time, and there's 1 down.
Batting 6, number 25, Chris Conley.
Outstanding catch by Russell in right. Next up for the BBQ Forkballers is Chris Godwin. Straight up. Let's see if it's playable for the catcher. He's under it. He's got it. What a great job of picking that up. That could not have been easy with this high sky and the bright sun right in his face. 2 down here in the top of the second inning for the Forkballers.
7th, number 19, Charles Lovell.
I'll bring up Chuck Lovell. And the changeup nips the outside corner. And snowballs 1 strike on Lovell. I always think of the astronaut. Ground ball up the middle, and Lovell has found center field, a base hit. So that's the 3rd hit for the BBQ Forkballers. Lovell will be lifted for a courtesy run against the previously batted out. Joe Howler will dig in with 2 out and a runner at first. Short lead at first, and the pitch is taken high, ball 1. 84 degrees, our game time temperature here in the top of the second inning. Cosby delivers, and he gets him to ground to short. He stays down on it nicely, flips to second, and that'll retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. After an inning and a half of baseball from the 2025 MSBL World Series, the Cyclones lead it 4-0.
Middle of the second. It's Cyclones 4, Forkballers 0. Leading off the Cyclones, number 10, Chris Kelly.
Cyclones back, Chris Kelly made that nice play at shortstop. And leading things off here, starting the bottom half of inning number 2, and he takes a strike on the outside corner. Or maybe slightly off the outside corner, nothing to 1 the count. 4 runs come in the home half of the first for the Cyclones, off to a great start at 4-0 against the 3-time champion Forkballers in the 40-plus Mountain Division. Popped him up, and that's going to find the seats right in front of us. 2 strikes on Chris Kelly, Steve Kuntz, and Russell Holder, the right fielder, who made a nice sprawling catch in the top of this second inning. First 3 scheduled hitters for the Houston Cyclones. Two, and a base hit center field.
Number 9, Steve Kuntz.
That is the 7th base hit of the ball game for Houston. And a bouncing ball down the third, diving play, nice. Go to second. Can Mandel turn the double play? He cannot. Nice turn down there. I mean, he got rid of it with lightning-like swiftness, but it all started with a great defensive play down at the hot corner.
Number 2, Russell Holder.
There's Russell Holder. Strike call. Runner at first, one out. Left field, base hit. And kind of a close play at second. Almost got a fielder's choice there. So a nice hit to left field by Russell Holder. Runners are at first and second.
Number 1, Chris Vallis.
We have one out. One.
Here, I believe we have a hitter added to the bottom of the order, number 1, who grounds one up the middle. The shortstop cannot make a play. It gets by him, and the bases are loaded. That'll be an infield hit nonetheless.
Number 20, Rick Stockton.
Well, I thought they were adding a batter to the bottom of the order because the umpire turned around like he was announcing the hitter, but that was leadoff hitter Chris Vallis. Now the second hitter in the batting order is Rick Stockton. 9 hits now for Houston, and actually I think they've changed that to an error on the shortstop. So you got runners at first, second, and third, one out, and that hit him, and that's going to force in a run. That is the 5th run of the ball game for the Cyclones, and they lead at 5-0. Bring up Frank Manfredi, batting for the second time in 2 innings. A single, a run scored, and the 4-run first. So Houston batting, and now up 5-0 here in the bottom half of the second inning. And strike call to cut the inner third. Sklodowski is on deck for Houston. Bottom half of inning number 2, bases loaded, one out, and a run is already in. Nice job by the catcher. Billy McDaniel doing the catching here today for the BBQ Forkballers. Just off the plate. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. The hard-hitting Frank Manfredi, batting in the number 3 spot. And here's a base hit in the right field. He got it by Mandel. 1 run is going to score. The throw comes back in quickly. And the bases will remain loaded. The second run to score here in the second. Well, Frank is 2 for 2, and now he has an RBI single to his credit. It's 6-0 Houston.
Number 29, Chris Ledowski.
Now I think acting manager kind of, maybe because there's a drive, right field, base hit. 1 run is in, and again they'll go station to station. It's an RBI for Sklodowski, and it is now 7-0 Houston. Well, he was making out the lineup because Dean was getting the start on the mound, and so it's kind of like an acting manager while Dean's concentrating on pitching. First pitch is low and away, ball 1 to Ruben Gomez. So 10 hits in total now for Houston. They have plated 7. A ball and a strike to the cleanup hitter. Still only 1 out, and the bases remain loaded for Gomez. And he is ahead. He's in an advantage count at 2 balls and 1 strike. He delivers ground ball to the shortstop. You got to get 1 here. Second 1, and Mandel did a great job ensuring that they got at least 1 there. So Gomez with an RBI. It's a fielder's choice. 4 runs have come in the first, 4 more here in the second, and it's 8-0 Cyclones. Well, I don't think any of us anticipated this kind of a start, whether you call it a great start for the Cyclones or a bad start here for the BBQ Forkballers. Now Callingham. And he hammers 1 in the left field. A diving attempt. He cannot come up with it, and another run is in. Callingham with the 11th hit of the day for the Houston Cyclones, and they lead it 9-0.
Number 19, Andre Happy.
Now Vappy batting for the second time. He had a 2-run double and the 4-run first. It has been all Houston here, and they lead it 9-0. And we're only in the second inning. First and second, 2 outs. Still got a lot of baseball left. 9 runs. I mean, obviously you don't expect to hold this Cyclones team scoreless the rest of the way, but still a lot of time left. And they are stealing, and well, a good throw probably would have had him. He did not get a good jump. And so runners are at first and third with 2 outs. Let's see if Andre can come through with another RBI hit here. And he draws the walk on a 3-0 pitch, a 4-pitch walk. And the bases are loaded once again for the Cyclones.
24, Michael Ross.
Just a little encouragement for Valle on the mound. He's given up a lot of runs. That pitch count right around 50-55. Now Ross. He takes a strike. 0-1. It's backing out of play. Watch out. Balls and 2 strikes, bases loaded, 2 out, and a swing and a miss, and down he goes. So 5 runs come across, and at the end of 2, 9-0 Houston Cyclones on APM Video Sports.
In the inning for the Cyclones, there were 5 runs, only 6 hits. There were no errors and 3 were left. At the end of 2, it's Cyclones 9, Forkballers 0.
Getting a look at the starting pitcher for the Cyclones, Dean Cosby. He's been staked to a 9-0 top of the 3rd inning lead.
Leading off from the Forkballers, batting ninth, number 14, David Waite.
David Waite will start things off for the BBQ Forkballers here in the 45 and over Cactus Division MSBL World Series. Cosby delivers the left-hander, and that's in there for a called strike. So Houston gets 4 in the first, 5 more in the second inning. Swings and fouls it off, and he's quickly behind at 0-2. Kicks and deals. He struck him out swinging. He had some good movement on that breaking pitch. And just like that, there is one down here in the top of the 3rd inning.
Number 3, Ray Water.
Here's Ray Vetter, another one of the longtime mainstays for Brett Mandel and his BBQ Forkballers. Victus Bats, going back a few years to the Chandler Bats Philadelphia name. Chopping ball down the 3rd, and Andre's got it. Here's a long throw. Safe. Maybe. Umpire didn't seem too secure on that call.
Number 2, Russell Kessinger.
And my apologies, that's not Andre. It was good having Andre on our pregame show, and always like to thank the vets for their service. Runner at first, one out. Here's a bunt, 3rd base side, and you can just put that in your hip pocket.
Number 12, Danny Tyler.
So Russell Kessinger is aboard on a bunt single. Manfredi was playing really back there at 3rd, and they were going to try it again with the next hitter, and Reynoso, he reached his first time up. 5 hits in total now for the barbecuers, but they have not, or the Forkballers. They have yet to push across a run. And here's a fly ball to right field. This is going to hold up, and that will be caught. Holder with a strong throw in, and there is 2 down here in the inning. So Reynoso is retired. You got runners at first and second, 2 down here in the top of the 3rd. Now dangerous hitter in Lawrence Richmond coming up. Lawrence was on our pregame show. Change up, and there's no chance to get either base runner. Double steal for the Forkballers. Now they have runners at second and third. Second and third with 2 out here in the top half of inning number 3. They didn't get the call on the 0-1 pitch. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. And a changeup fouled off, and Cosme is ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. I think you got to be looking off speed in this situation. If he comes back with a fastball and you can't identify it, foul it off. The 2-strike pitch. Change up, swung on and missed. And Cosme with an inning-ending strikeout, and at the end of 2.5, Houston leads 9-0. This is the World Series MSBL 2025.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 outs. Middle of the 3rd.
Here we go.
9-0. Leading off for Cyclones, number 18, Paul Bennett.
Paul Bennett to start things off. We go to the home half of inning number 3. Jeff Lowry with you, apnvideo.com, and our coverage of the 2025 MSBL World Series. And Valle is still out there. I'm sure Brett is trying to get as much work out of him as possible. BBQ Forkballers come in here with a record of 2 wins and no losses. Cyclones trying to go to 2-1, and they're off to a good start, leading 9-0. Paul Bennett up there, 3 balls and no strikes. Strike on the outer 3rd, and it's 3 balls and 1 strike on Paul Bennett, Kelly, and Kuntz DeValo. Even a miss. Valle picking up his tempo a bit here in the 3rd inning. And it's hit to the right side, and a sliding attempt by Brett Mandel. He knocked it down, but it got away from him, and It'll be a leadoff single here for the Cyclones, and they're off and running again.
Number 10, Chris Kelly.
The first runner really didn't have much of a lead. Kelly, a base hit back in the second inning when Houston put 5 up there on the board. Ground ball to the shortstop. Got the convenient hop. Second one, Mandel's throw to first, and a 6-4-3 double play. There's 2 down.
Number 9, Steve Coates.
Well, it all started with Riley Burton. Great job at shortstop. Brett Mandel, the veteran second baseman, with a great turn. 2 down in the inning. And a big wave and a miss by Steve Coates. He reached on a fielder's choice. Two down, nobody on here in the bottom half of the third inning. By a working 1 ball, 1 strike, second to last hitter in the starting lineup. And here's a looper back a short, and he cannot come up with it. Again, battling the high sky and the bright sun, and that'll go for a base hit. So a 2-out single extends the third inning here for the Houston Cyclones.
Number 2, Russell Holden.
Now the fleet-footed right fielder, Russell Holder. Ground ball shortstop, and this should retire the side, and it does. So some good BBQ Forkballer defense. We're heading to the fourth.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors.
It's 9-0 Houston.
The end is 3. Cyclones 9, Forkballers 0.
Cosby is starting his fourth inning. We come back to beautiful Tempe-Diablo Stadium, and we go to the top of the fourth inning. Houston up 9-0.
Number 11, Aaron Dexheimer.
Cleanup hitter Aaron Dexheimer, who hit into a 6-4-3 double play back in the first. 5 hits in total for the BBQ Forkballers, the visiting team. Dean Cosby delivers another strike. And I think one of the keys to his success, he's getting that changeup or the curveball over And he is getting ahead of the hitters in the count. Swing and a miss, and down he goes.
Number 13, Riley Burton.
BBQ shortstop Riley Burton bats for the second time. Third strikeout for Dean Cosby. This one is going to be out of play to the right side. No balls, one strike.
And number 3 up and catch one of those foul balls.
So the Forkballers
Also, give that fan a contract.
roughed up a little bit there in the first and second inning, to put it lightly. Cyclones got 4 runs in the first and scored 5 more in the second inning and lead 9-0. They've pounded out 13 hits. Change up and a slow roller down to third, and Manfredi, unfortunately for him, the ball hit the base. That'll be the 6th hit of the ball game for the Philadelphia BBQ Forkballers.
Number 25, Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin popped up to the catcher, who made a nice play on a short pop-up right there at home plate. The first pitch is off the plate, outside, ball 1. From the top of the 4th. That's in there for a strike. BBQ Forkballers started coming down to the World Series in 2007. They've won championships in 21, 22, and 23. The runner goes, and that's an easy steal for Riley Burton. As I was getting ready to say, 21, 22, 23 World Championships. They were runner-up last year in the World Series. And earlier this year, they competed in the Caribbean Championship, and they won that one. So they put together a nice string if you go back to 2021. So it's a walk with 1 out, first and second occupied. And the batter is going to be Chuck Lovell.
Charles Lovell.
Lovell, a base hit. He takes a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Dean would love to induce a ground ball here. Maybe he can get a change up as the runner from second goes to third. So they're on the corners with 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Infield kind of double play depth. Here's a bunt, first base side, foul ball. They'll run the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. I'd like to thank Dean for setting up today's broadcast, and credit Brett Mandel for another year with the BBQ Forkballers at APM. I think BBQ might be just wanting to break the ice, so to speak, get that first run. Runner goes, and it's in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Good stop by the catcher. Nick Collingham calling the balls and strikes here for Dean Cosby behind the plate. Second and third takes the double play away, and here's a ground ball down to third. Manfredi got to get 1 here, and the out is made. Run will score. That'll make it 2 out in the inning, and it's now 9-1 as Houston leads by 8.
Number 18, Clark Allen.
Joe Haller will bat with a runner at second base, 2 out. And he pops it up first base side over by the railing, and it's going to find the seats out of play. No balls and 1 strike to Haller. Trying to keep that runner close. Got a big lead, but it's still a lot of baseball left in this one. And here's a line drive. That's going to drop in for a hit. Here comes the runner around third. They're waving him home. Manfredi will not make a throw as he cuts the ball off, and it's now 9-2. The lead has been cut to 7.
David Waite.
So second time up for David Waite. Good line drive single, good swing on that ball. And the Forkballers finally break through here in the 4th inning. Fastball is high, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. Still 2 out here in the inning. Runner at first. And hitting.
Number 3, Ray Varner.
Next up is going to be Ray Vetter with first and second. Well, if they can get these 2 runners in with 2 out here in the top of the 4th, I'd say they're back in the ballgame. After trailing 9-0, 2 have scored here in the top of the 4th. Strike called, and it's 0-1 on Ray Vetter. Two balls and 1 strike. Ray Vetter, the final hitter in the lineup here today for the BBQ Forkballers out of Philadelphia, PA, by manager Brett Mandel. This one is a pop-up. Will it stay in play for the catcher? He gives chase and cannot make the play. Well, a valiant effort, but to no avail. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Top of the 4th. Pitch to Vetter. And a ground ball. It's going to find left field, a base hit. They're going to hold the runner up right there as the throw comes all the way into home plate. So Vetter with a base hit. And we're going to have a quick timeout here to maybe just give Dean a chance to think about what's going on with the bases loaded. As the Forkballers are on the verge of getting back into this ball game, trailing 9-2. Now we go back to the top of the order in Kessinger. First pitch in there for a strike. Flied out to right field back in the first and singled in the third inning, so he's 1 for 2. And it's back up the middle, knocked down by Dean. Does he have time to get him at first? And he's going to be safe at first base, and that'll go as an infield hit. And all of a sudden, it's 9-3. Second hit for Kessinger. He gets an RBI, scoring Joe Howler. And now it's 9-3. It's a 3-run top of the 4th inning.
Number 12, Danny Tyler.
Now Danny Tyler.
Hey, you gotta come to you, right? Go on, pitcher. Hey, Brad, get the fastball right here.
I had Reynoso. Well, I don't know why I had Reynoso hitting second, but Danny Tyler. Good pitch. 1-1 the count. Bases remain loaded. Well, if you can clear the bases here, this barbecue team is going to be right back in it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Danny Tyler batting in the number 2 spot. And strike 3 called, and that'll retire the side. But the Forkballers kind of get back into this one. They do put up 3 runs on the board. Good job of damage control there. The bases loaded and 2 out, and at the end of 3.5 innings of play, Houston leads 9-3.
And 3 were left. In the middle of the 4th, it's Cyclones 9, the Forkballers 3. Leading off for the Cyclones, number 1, Chris Ballas. Stockton. Number 99, Frank Manfredi. Chris Slodowski. Number 33, Ruben Gomez. Inning for the Cyclones. No runs, a hit, an error, 2 left. At the end of 4, it's Cyclones 9, Forkballers 3. 44, Lawrence Richmond. Number 11, Aaron Duckside. Number 13, Brad Wharton. Number 25, Chris Godwin.
They were literally, it was a cool thing because last year, lots of times we see all the old stuff. You know, a lot of these other players have been to other places, see newer stuff, but I mean,
Number 19, Charles Lovell. Great team, Don Heller. Attention please, we have batting number 1, Lester Reynoso. Number 3, Ray Water. Inning for the Forkballers. There were 3 runs on 4 hits. There were no errors and 2 were left. In the middle of the 5th, Cyclones 9, Forkballers 6. Leading off, number 27, Nick Collingham. Number 19, Andre Guppy. Number 24, Michael Ross. Number 18, Paul Bennett. Correction. Now batting. Number 44. Grant Fredrickson. Number 9, Steve Coops.
I'm not the PA.
Oh, you're not? Oh, okay, yeah. It sounds like Tom was coming across.
Yeah, I
like,
noticed that. Yeah.
I was like, I'm not Tom.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Forkballers, 21, Frank Law.
Big deal was good.
Now batting for the Cyclones, number 2, Russell Holder.
I'm not with the league. We just do game coverage for the players. I would just show up. I wouldn't even go through the league because they're not even going to know. I doubt they even care. I've been asking them for years they should get more coverage of the 75. There was an 80 in 02, and that was last week. Okay. Yeah, they play all over. Yeah, it's good. I would check the MSBL. I'm filming the game now, so it's fine.
Number 1.
I don't want
Chris
to mess up
Dallas.
my audio, but check the MSBL. I would just go. And they'll love the attention somehow.
Rick Stockton. In the inning for the Cyclones, there were 3 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and 3 were left. At the end of 5, it's Cyclones 12, Forkballers 6. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cyclones, number 10, Chris Kelly. Leading off for the Forkballers, number 2, Russell Kessinger.
I only cussed like 3 times.
Perfect. That's 3 less than.
Does that pick up audio?
Number 12, Danny Tyler.
I know what you're thinking.
Number 24, Lawrence Richmond. 11, Aaron Doxheimer. car in the play. Did the run count?
Did you see what happened?
I say he left early.
Again, umpire. Did the run count?
He did not.
I didn't see
Video
it.
evidence?
I didn't see it. Well, I was following the ball, so. Runner left early. It's official call.
Yeah, the scoreboard is difficult to change. If the inning changes, is the run
So he left. They say he left early.
run count. Thank you. Okay, there were no runs. One hit, one error, and 2 were left. Middle of the 6th, 12-6. Leading off for the Cyclones will be number 99, Frank Winfrey.
Crystal
Number 33, Ruben Gomez. Number 47, Nick Cullen. Number 19, Andre Guppy. Cyclones, there were no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. At the end of 6, it's Cyclones 12 and Forkballers 6. Leading off, number 25, Chris Godwin. Number 19, Charles Little. Number 18, Tom Allen.
Started in 1992, and I remember you back starting when you did.
I can't remember if I started with Steve in '97 or definitely '98, but I did some NABA in '96
Yeah.
Lester Reynoso.
with another company.
I've always played in Steve's division. I haven't done that, but I remember you, man. You did our team and stuff. God, you've been doing it such a long time.
Yeah, I was a young guy when I started.
Yeah, and then there was girl photographers too that would come to the game.
Denevi, something in Denevi.
What?
Denevi.
Oh, I don't know what her name was.
Yeah, something like they were a partnership.
Yeah, they stopped doing that, I think. Ball in the box.
Oh, he fouled off his foot or something. Yeah, he's acting.
Yeah. Dave.
Your attention, please. Now batting number 42, Russ Holly Hockey. Double play call. No runs and 1 hit. No errors and 2 are left. In the middle of the 7th. Cyclones 12 and the Forkballers 6. And that means it's time for the 7th inning stretch. So get up, stretch your legs, and we hope you're enjoying your stay today.
Yeah, we know this is cool weather. Gay is better.
Leading off for the Cyclones, number 24, Michael Ross. Number 18, Paul Bennett.
29 shortstop.
Number 44, Graham Fredrickson.
Well, it's probably locked. I didn't go out.
Number 9, Steve Coots.
Like, you're fucking perfect.
Number 2, Russell Holden.
There is another one. She has
Your attention, please. Now batting, Congress Amadaris. Chris Dallas. Number 20, Rick Stockton. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Forkballers. Number 5, Preston Bell. Now batting for the Cyclones, number 99, Frank Manfredi. Your attention, please. Now batting, number 11, Ted Halifax. Number 33, Ruben Gomez. Number 27, Nick Collingham. Number 19, Andre Duffy. Leading off for the Forkballers, number 2, Russell Kessinger. Correction. Now batting number 15, Billy McDaniel.
Thank you. Number 24, Lawrence Richmond.
I got you.
Alrighty. I've had to do this about 7 or 8 times.
No, you can. I didn't know you were going out.
This inning, this game is where
Yeah, this is long.
a lot of walks, hit batsmen. All right, I'll see you. Good luck.
Rick was looking at me like that. Oh, you want to play? Tell me they what? He said he played. How do you get what's how do you play? You stayed in there. I'm not even a bench. Everybody, most of the people that didn't know me, they thought I was a star. I'm not like, we left it alone.
Number 13, Brian Fort. Your attention, please. Coming in to pitch to the Cyclones, number 11, Ted Halifon. Number 25, Chris Godwin. Number 37, Rich Valley. Number 18, Todd Allen. Middle of the 8th inning. The score is Cyclones 20, Forkballers 11.
He's changing because he didn't bring his break now. So he's changing in the bathroom.
Hello?
Ellen, I got it.
Leading off for the Cyclones, number 24, Michael Ross. 19, Paul Bennett.
Jerry, you didn't get robbed or anything, so you made it back.
Number 44, Grant Feverson. Number 9, Steve Brooks.
You gotta be kidding.
The end of 8. Cyclones 20. Forkballers on.
You guys staying out here?
Well, these over there, I just don't get it. And then the delays every game. So these guys are going to be delayed in a half hour.
Leading off for the Forkballers, number 42, Russ Hawkins.
Well, let's have a 10-run inning. Come on, let's do it.
Number 2, Russell Kessinger. Number 15, Billy McDaniel. Number 24, Lawrence Richmond. Number 11, Aaron Dockside. Number 13, Riley Horton.
What was wrong with that?
It was too good.
And 5, Chris Godwin.
Well, we gonna stay here all day, huh? Terrible. You call it the other batter's box down the middle.
And that's the ball game. Final score,